Get it. Boom. Hey.
Hi, my name's Willy and this is my voice, like 1 month on tea. Hey everyone, my name is Willy. I am Leo's partner, who is the one who runs this channel, and as you've seen, he is 2 months on tea. Hey. I'm going to talk to you about my experience and how things have changed for me, essentially, because I remember my first video, I was giving it the old, I'm grieving. You know, I'm grieving my boyfriend's voice, you know? It was giving, when will he come back from war? And it was, you know what? She felt how she felt, yeah? And it was valid. It was valid. But it's very different now. In the video yesterday, and I was just like, what? I don't know her. I don't have any negativity to what I say, because at that time, I absolutely felt like I was grieving. Also, when it 14 days in, do you know what I mean? It was 14 days in and I was talking about this grieving process. It's calm down, darling. It's been 14 days, you know what I mean? But now it's been 2 months, and that's a very, very long difference. And so I've had the time to marinate. I've had the time to think about how I feel about everything, and everything's really exciting. The voice used to be come back, Jack. And now it's hey. It's giving Boys to Men, the guy who talks, you know, when they're I'll make love to you. And he's I'll make love to you. It's giving that. It's I can't. This is my energy all the time. Good luck, guys. Good luck. It's just, I love it. I love his voice. I love his confidence. I love the way clothes fit him. It's he's always been my short king, and he's always been a proud short king. We love short kings in this house. But he's it's hard to find him clothes. It's really hard to find Leo clothes, because he really is that small. But now his clothes are kind of I think there's been a few occasions, babe, when I've said are they a bit too small for you, innit?
Yeah, because my stuff is kind of fitting tighter.
Yeah, it's getting tighter on him, and so I'm does that even fit you? But he says it does. I don't think it does. You know, when someone just wants to hold on to their old shit, I'm gonna let him have that, and then eventually we're gonna and get some new crap in, beep, 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 beep. Hey. But yeah, so voice I love, confidence, love. Is there anything I don't love? Let's keep it cute and let's keep it real. By the way, can you see me sort of bending down? This is, Leo's a short king. We have a short tripod for him. My back, on the other hand, is folded like a pretzel right now. It's not Tina. But yeah, so I genuinely just love I genuinely love where he's at right now. In terms of myself, I've got to really think inward. I didn't plan for this. I'm a sporadic talker, so I don't like to, Leo's very methodical. He writes everything down, which makes sense. You know, you guys want to know the facts and stuff. And I'm a very feeling person. I have to go from what's here, what's happening in the moment. And so things that I have felt, had a few, I think we've had a few ups and downs, actually. 75, I would say 80% highs, 20% not even lows, just talks, really hard talks. I think there was an issue when I was Leo, you are very mansplaining right now, which is something we've never had to deal with. Yeah, so Leo is more, I hate this terminology, but it is what it is. Slowly becoming more passing, and so physically he looks different to me as well, and so things that he may have said before, said through the face now, it's I know you lying, I know you didn't just say that, but it's the exact same shit. It's just that it feels different now, and I'm you know, I take it somewhere else. I'm as a black woman, as a black, I literally, guys, I take it to the color purple. All my life I had to fight, and literally he is saying nothing that warrants that level of But I have this in me, and I've had to like really find out where that's from. Like, what have I got against, like, what's going on here? You know, you have to search inwards. Like, you know what? I really do recommend therapy. This vlog is going to be so sporadic. Okay, where was I? Therapy! Okay, so therapy. So I had to like really look inwards and go like, why is things that he's saying suddenly feeling different? But also, you know, it's not all my fault. Leo has had to work on his tone and recognize that with deeper tone, things can come across more aggressive. It's like, you know, sometimes it's like, I don't know, but it's not even that, he's not even saying anything that deep. It's yeah, I think I recognize on that one, that's probably me. So I've had to do a little bit of that. I've always been, out of the both of us, I don't know if this is gonna hurt your feelings, but more mask. And Leo is definitely appearing more mask. And so I've had to go, oh my God, who am I? Who am I? Oh my God. If you love musical theatre, also just gonna quickly say, if you're from the UK, come to musical theatre raves. I produce that, thank you. Yeah, I've kind of just had to like go, who am I in this relationship? I've always been more mask. I've always felt more protective. And now this person who has always been, continues to be smaller in stature than me, but like, not more femme, because he's not more femme. I would just say more, I was more mask, without saying he was more femme. Well, that's how I perceive myself anyway. I don't know, that's a debate for another time, babe. But like, I do feel like I've had to really reflect and go, oh my God, like, I feel like my identity's changed here. And I think that's a projection thing though, you know? Your identity is your identity regardless of who's in the room with you. Like, having 1,000 people in a room with me will not change the fact I am a black woman. And so him becoming more masked and more affirmed in his way didn't change anything about my maskness or my identity. But I had to look into that. I had to deal with that, you know. This is me keeping it 100 with you, because I'm not going to come on here and be like, yeah, I've been the perfect babe. Everything's been perfect and I've just got everything right, because I haven't. I've definitely got work to do. I'm definitely still doing work. And a lot of that is around my own identity. And someone transitioning so openly, so beautifully, so freely, so publicly, right next to you every single day, it does make you question yourself sometimes. Not my transness. Oh God, I'm not trans at all. The reason why I say that with like complete vim is because there are a lot of ignorant people out there in the world who seem to think that there is was it the trans agenda that they push? Like, it's like spreading like wildfire. No, Leo is as trans as he can be, and I'm as cis as I can be. I'm very gender non-conforming. I do believe gender is a construct, but I'm very, very much aware of who I am, comfortable in who I am, and there'll be no transition on my end. Oh my gosh, imagine 10 years from now. Oh, come on. Hi, my name's Willy, and this is my voice. 1 month on TV. No. That's not my story. That's his. A beautiful story. I love reading it. I love being in it. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous story. Love you. We're learning sign language. Yeah. So we're trying anyway. That's got nothing to do with nothing. So, okay, where was I? Therapy! No, I'm joking. Oh, I was worried that he would be like a robot. I watched like a lot of vlogs, obviously. And everyone was just talking about how they have like no emotions, and it's just like, and for me that was scary because Leo is an emotional boy. And I'm not saying I want him to be that emotional. I don't always think his emotion was healthy, you know, the amount that you cried at some points. We've discussed it. It's like, it's a lot. Like babes, it's you know, it's all right. Well,
doing too much.
Yeah, you're doing a bit too much, darling. No, we don't cry shame here. Let it out. Let it flow. But I feel like I had this like, because his mental health and his trans journey are very different. And so I'm like, oh cool, I want him to actually get to a place where he's not so emotional and he can really, you know, regulate himself very well. But then what if it goes the other end where testosterone makes him this robot who, I don't know. Anyways, that didn't happen. I don't know what testosterone he's got in him, but he's definitely still a very emotional, open boy. I think you cry a lot less. He definitely can regulate himself better, which is kind of what I wanted. I feel like the testosterone has almost made him a bit, I don't know, can I claim this? I don't know if I have any someone out there who knows this stuff. For me anyway, I think it's improved his mental health. I mean, yeah, it has, right? You take something that makes you feel more like yourself, I imagine life gets happier. I don't think I need a scientist for that. Yeah. T has improved his mental health, which has in turn made home happier, you know? And that's not to say like someone's mental health is so, like it's such a cause and effect that like if he's having a bad day, life is crap. It's just more so when you're connected to someone, you want them to be happy. And so his happiness is definitely spreading. If there's any form of transgender, I'd say it's that. Like being around someone transitioning who's happy, there's no way you're not going to come out of it happier. You're not going to come out of it trans, you might, but you should come out of it happy and just like really like, oh man, I'm really happy that you yourself, like, it's nice. I watch so many trans vloggers, by the way, so many, and I'm like, I love you guys. I truly mean it. Like, I watch them and I'm just like, oh, that's like my boyfriend. That's like someone who I know and I love, and I don't resonate in that way, you know, I can't speak over you, but I definitely walk alongside you, and I love you guys so much. Keep doing what you're doing. You might not only have like 10 views on there, and you think no one's watching. I'm probably one of the 10, and I really appreciate you for filming. I really appreciate you for putting content up there. It's not about how many people see it, it's about who's seeing it. If someone's searching for it, there's a reason. Thank you for affirming that reason, for helping that reason. I don't really think there's much about myself that I can say in terms of his transition, because it's not my transition. But I will say that it can be difficult. It can be, but ultimately there's a lot more positivity. The difficultness isn't because of the transness. It's often because of communication issues, issues in general, honestly, I think, anyway. I'm not saying that, like, if someone has dysphoria, which, you know, it's rooted in transness, that's just a communication issue. That's not. But communication can certainly solve it. So I do think that down the line, it comes down to fundamentals when it comes to relationships. How you communicate, how you perceive someone, how you want to be perceived, how you show up for someone, how they show up for you. Listen, my back is folded. I'm done. Leo, you are so short. Guys, look at this. Bruh. So I'm gonna love you and leave you. If you could keep up with me, congrats. Do you want me back? I'll come back if you want me back. All right.
Come back.
Subscribe to my boyfriend. He's amazing. I love him. Amazing. I love him. Come on.
I wasn't planning to.
He's amazing. I love him. Amazing. I love him. Bye. Subscribe.